Oh my, this is my first time ever making video since like last 2 years maybe, or since the last circuit breaker. What is going on, guys? So today we are going to talk about the RGB Light Stick. So right over here you have the RGB Light Stick. It is 50 cm long with 37 worth of LEDs. So right here is 37 cm long with 13 cm of handle. Guess how much this thing worth? It actually worth 33 Singapore dollars. It's actually very affordable. You have the power button at the handle here. Hold it down for 3 seconds and it will turn on. Once you turn it on, it will welcome you. So you have 5 modes in total. You have the real life presets, then you have the color cycle preset, then you have the RGB Hue, whereby you can adjust all of your RGB needs. Then you have your weather presets, whereby you can change your color temperature. Last but not least, you have the color temperature, whereby you can adjust the Kelvin by yourself, which is a lot more accurate in my opinion. This light has a CRI of 85 and above, which is actually not good compared to like other professional use, which has a CRI over 96%, and some even have 100% CRI, which means that the color accuracy is accurate. In my opinion, the color rate produced by this light is not actually accurate. Produced sort of like this tingy orange color, which is not accurately red, which I don't really like. The green that is produced over here is sort of like this yellowish tint of green, like a neon green, so it's not really accurate. So on the first mode, it has 7 presets. So you have the first preset, which is the bar light. The bar light, which is like this, you know, when you go to a club, the light, yeah, something like that. And you have this birthday candle preset right here over here. When you have a birthday cake and you have a candle on top of it, this is like sort of like recreate that color. So the yellow color is like dimming and turning on back. You recreate like a birthday candle vibe. And the next mode, you have the pink sin, which is like this flowery kind of look. You will cycle through pink and purple at the same time, which gives you off like this pinkish vibe, like you're in a bed of flower or something like that. The next mode you have is the forest, whereby you can see this green color. It cycles through green and teal, I guess. Moody forest look, like, you know, some Instagrammer likes it. I'm not really a fan of it because it's like not my kind of feed. And the next mode you have the sea blue, whereby it will cycle through light blue to dark blue, and it gives you like this oceany vibe, like you are by the beach. The next mode you have is the warning light, whereby it will cycle through blue and red to give off that police vibe. I can see myself doing some creative photo shoots with this kind of colors. So basically it's like a police light, like you are on a chase kind of vibe. The next preset is the lightning preset. It will turn on and off automatically to recreate that lightning look. So it's basically like that. I can see myself also using this mode creatively because I like to have that moody thunderstorm look, which actually benefits me a lot. Alright, here is the second mode, whereby you can cycle through all the colors that is available on this light at different speeds. So basically you have speed 1, which is kind of very slow, and you can dial it up to speed 2, which is slightly faster, and speed 3 is a lot more faster, and speed 4 is a lot more faster, and speed 5 is the fastest speed. You can also adjust the intensity of the light by changing the percentage that is produced by this light. So when it's at 100%, is the highest. Third mode is the RGB Hue, whereby you can pick your own colors to choose. My room light is currently blue, so I set this to blue so that it matches with the background, and it gives me like this ring light kind of look to the side of my face. So I have my key light here and this fill light, and it gives me a separation from the background. What I realized is that the blue color on this light is a lot more brighter than the red color. Let me explain why. Because red light have a shorter wavelength and the blue light have a longer wavelength. Such a nerd, man. I'm such a nerd. So you can actually see the mode that you are in top left of the screen, whereby you will say M1 to M5. So now I'm at M4, which is the weather preset. So I can dial in my own weather presets, whether I want it to be cloudy, sunny, fluorescent, tungsten, or indoors. So I have it at 100% now, and I have it on the indoors preset. So I just put it behind me. So it also gives me like a separation from the background also, as you can see like this ring light behind me right over here. What I like about this mode is that I do not have to manually adjust the Kelvin, the color temperature, to the desired look. I can just press on the preset like the cloudy, fluorescent, or tungsten, and I get the temperature that I need. The next mode you have is the color temperature mode. So at this mode, you can adjust your own temperature by using the Kelvin. It goes from 3000 Kelvin to 6000 Kelvin. Some light, it can go up to 2500 Kelvin to around 6800 Kelvin. So I think that this is a very short range. Let's talk about the battery life. So it can last me around 1.5 hours plus, and it charges via USB Type-C, which is very good. So I do not have to like bring an extra cable like a micro USB cable. I can just use my USB-C just to charge it, which is a very good innovation. Good job, man. Good job. Charges within 1 hour 25 minutes. It has a battery capacity of 2600 mAh. At the website it says 1 hour. It lasts me for 1 hour 40 minutes at full capacity and at the highest settings, which for me is quite good. I would have the peace of mind when I'm outdoors doing my shoot. I don't need to be worried about the battery running out, which I personally like very much. There's a quarter track at the bottom, which can easily be mounted onto a tripod by putting the base plate. So I can just put it behind me over here, and I can just turn it on and I can use it as a fill light. Very convenient for me to just place place it on a tripod and I can mount it at different place in the house, and it gives me this creative advantage. It has a brightness of 2000 lumens at 20 watts. When I turn it on at full brightness, I feel like it emits around 1000 lumens because it's not as bright as what I think it will be. So it's really not bright. Even my key light is way brighter than the light. It's not as bright as my room light also. That's one thing bad about this RGB light stick. What I like about this light is that it comes with a remote. I can easily control it with a remote 5 meters away. If this light is like all the way behind me right over there, I can easily control it with this remote, which I think is very convenient and I really like it. Okay, so I have it behind me right now over there. I'm gonna change the mode. Look at that. I can change it easily. Look at that. It's very simple, man. I'm really liking this light, man. I can easily change it, you know. You know how good is that? I think around 3 meters away from me, I can just adjust it easily. Pros of it is actually it is very cheap at $33. I don't think so you can get any light that's better than this at this price range. It does what it says to do as a fill light. Personally, I wouldn't use it as a key light because it is just not very bright. At 2000 lumens, I don't think so it is very bright. I would just use it as a fill light or like a rim light. It can last very long. It can easily last over an hour. It gives me a peace of mind, and I would pay so much for a peace of mind, because when you have peace of mind, you can actually think creatively and don't have to worry about the battery life and it running out easily. The battery life over here is just perfect for my kind of work that I do. The cons of it, as you guys know, it's not very bright. It doesn't have this like individual light. It has like this soft light, so you can't really see that the individual LED light. Compared to my friend's Yongnuo LED light stick, you can see this individual LED light, which is very good for light painting. As you can see, like this string light effect flowing through the image, which I personally prefer more than this. Whereby this light, if you do a light painting, it will just show like a really soft light flowing through the image. And last but not least, this light is not waterproof. I can't really use it under the rain or like near bodies of water, which I don't usually do. Even the camera that I'm using right now is not waterproof. Whenever it's like raining outside, I wouldn't even take out my camera. Overall, I'll still recommend this to all the beginners out there because this light is very cheap at 33 Singapore dollars. I don't think so you can get anything better than this light at this price range. And you can get very creative with this light. You can put it as like a accent lighting, you can put it as ambience lighting. You can even place it like somewhere on the table to have like this futuristic vibe, which is very cool if you guys like that kind of stuff. You can also use this light as a prop. For example, in my Instagram account, I use this light as like a bar light where I can hold it over here and I just shoot with it, which is very cool. You guys should try it out. It'll be perfect. Honestly, to me, this is a very good investment. I do not know why I did not buy this from the start of my photography journey, because you can carry this around easily with you inside your bag. It weighs around less than 200 grams. You can just carry this around. Just make sure not to drop it because you'll just break. Overall, this is a very affordable light and it delivers whatever it says to do. And that easily just wraps it out this video. You guys can support me by using the link down below. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me recently. Yeah, that is it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys want next. Bye bye.